vagyunk a folytatással. Ne kiabáljál bele, ha én beszélek, jó? Na. Szóval, itt vagyunk a folytatással. És Isten igazániból remélem előkerül Zsegi meg Dragon minél hamarabb. Mert rengeteg mindent állítottam tegnap óta. És többek között arra nagyon kíváncsi lennék, hogy most mennyire néz ki borzalmasan a streambe. Már hogy állítgattam egy csomó mindent. És nem tudom, hogy mennyire fogja tönkrevágni az én HDR beállításom a sima stream élményt. És mondjátok, hogy vegyem föl, nézzem meg. Igen. De az nem ugyanaz, úgyhogy remélem előkerülnek Dragonék és megmondják a tutit. Vagy ha bárki más nagy Isten hajlandó vele foglalkozni. No, megyünk, megkeressük Erandet. Teljesen tuti biztos. Ez vajon mi a fasz? De szép a víz amúgy. Az mi?
Where are you off to?
Ez az a sörtés hárdó. Ismerkedés gyanán torba húzhatnánk egyet. Jaj, mi kellett? Mosómedve? Biztos, hogy mosómedve. Nem mosómedve? Na jó, nézzük meg. Vagy így meg se tudjuk nézni, mi? Hol vannak ebbe így az csak jaj, meg talent pont. Na, én azt mondom, hogy meg kéne nézni ezeket a sortűz. Ilyen dolgokat. Mennyi pontunk van? Ezt ki tudom rakni? Nem. Azért ezt föl kell oldani. %200 feltöltődési sebesség. Na öcsém. És akkor ezt így hogy van? Ott van Mici Maci, a mosómedve. Bazd meg. Vitte? És ez ugyanúgy nyilvessző, gondolom.
Was that a tripwire? This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Frost ammo could help here.
Hát persze, fagyos árthat neki. Nekem meg van mezei gagyi. Na, az ott micsoda? Gyűjtögető. Na, és hogyha... Nem biztos, hogy így kellett volna. Azaz... Nem lesz vele könnyű célozni. Hoppá! Hát azért mondjuk, hello! Mi volt a trombitálás? Meg az anyád.
I can keep going.
No, 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 no. No, no.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thanks to Ford for showing. Tripwire 10. Machine Hunting's the youngest game. Come on over.
Ready for anything
Things
now?
proper like.
Mindjárt jövök, srácok, csak össze kell szedni a baromságokat.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town,
Eltaláltuk.
real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
I should get going. Thanks.
Mindenki imádja azt az ulundot,
You're
basszus.
blasting bristlebacks. I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a trickcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Sokkoló. Na pont nem az kell, nem a sokkoló. És a párbeszédes rész még mindig nem az igazi. Árnyékok általában sokat tesznek. Pazd meg, simán átsétáltam rajta. Kérem nyomait.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. Acid's not gonna hurt it much. Yes, bristlebacks are everywhere.
De elszalad. Miért szalad el? Mert nem hülye, de hogy...
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Szerintem megvan. Éppen öt elrúgják agyon. Megvan még a kalapácsa.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just a fight.
Szevasz, Dragon.
Aaron!
Na meséljél, hogy néz ki a stream a tegnapihoz képest? Nincsen nagyon kifehéredve?
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Na, megvan az első sört és hátunk. Marótárcsa.
Canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Jó, hogy így egy egész csomó van. Ezt én kérek elnézést. De semmiféle ráncreakció nem volt amúgy.
Not much point in using acid here.
No, nem volt szó, hogy ezek ilyenkor egyből észrevesznek. Tudtam volna, biztos nem használom. Biztos. Fölösleges. Dragon megint nem beszél velem, szomorkás. Süllyedt.
Oh, that one hurt. Like hammer to metal.
Easy. Jövök már! Legalább azt is tudjuk, hogy ha ability-vel lőjük meg. Na miért csuklok? Szóval, ha ability-vel lőjük meg, akkor lebukunk azonnal. Vagy csak véletlen buktunk le, de azt se tudja. Na. Jövök már. Nyugodtság van, béke, szeretet. Ilyenek.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This, who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good, I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times. Oh.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, you know, forget it, yeah. Ugh. It's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, when you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy, and you just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Hát amúgy full igaza van a csávónak. Full igaza van.
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
Amúgy mindenkinek full igaza van.
That doesn't sound good.
Mi a fasz ez?
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
Mi volt ez a dübörgés? Ezt kinek fogom eladni ezt a sok zsebórát, meg dugóhúzót, meg mindenféle hülyeséget, amit összeszedtem már az eleje óta. Kell az valakinek? Na, robbanások forrása. Oda gondolom szintén nem tudunk felmenni. Blokkolt útvonal. Erekjerom. Ez olyan mit jelent?
I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override that.
Süllyedt. Nincs elég erőnlét. Hello. Mi? Robotkáposzta? Robbanópaszta, az. Mondom, milyen robotkáposzta?
But I could find something interesting inside.
Aha, ha bemegyünk. Na de hát, hogy az anyádban megyünk be. Van ajtó, mi?
Okay, what do we have in here?
Valakik valahol nagyon harcolnak, de fogalmam sincs. Hát dobtam, hogy kell oda menni. Ez várjam, ott kint hórinkáznak.
Still going if
Ez ki a fasz lehet már?
Glad I can help.
Don't let it charge at. Try pushing it off.
Doesn't look like I'm just
Csüljön.
Let's do it.
Hát de...
Get this thing off me!
Arra nem, már ráesett a paci.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Vaudi's delegate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape. Then these ugly lugs showed up,
Gave the first one a good beating.
but didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Az biztos, hogy élőbbé tették a világot az ilyen dolgokkal. Na? Jó, nem lootoljuk ki, leszarom. Szóval van ez a lád, amit lehet iritorizni.
Old world relic. How do I get in there to get it?
Nyilván nem minden itt csak megmutatta. Azért tényleg Tomb Raider, bazd meg, már láda puzzle ugrásos. Oké. Kulcsmodul. Belerugok, bazd meg.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Nee! Geronimo! Oké. Az lesz a kulcsmodul. Hú, hát. Ezt le lehet így. Van mi?
Great. This should be useful.
Hát hasznos, de...
Got some data here.
Hú, bassz meg. Ez az! Na mennyi? Nee! Jó lesz. Ja Istenem, és ez miért nem nyílik ki? Csodás. Fú, hát... Aha, nem.
There's a code for the locked door in this data.
Oh. Ez ilyen szálloda. Vagy panzió, vagy valami ilyesmi. És ez mi a fasz? Oké, ezt le tudjuk rántani. Mondjuk oké, de hogy minek? Hát az...
Can't hook onto that.
Aha.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Egész jó volt, csak nem az igazi. Jó, azt értem, hogy ott ki tudnál menni, de ez a... Azt, hogy szerezzük meg. És akkor ez meg így a kijárat. Fú! Ilyen puzzle-ök lesznek. Elég kemény.
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now?
Eloy kemény. Kitépte a betonfalat, bazd meg. És megvan a pince.
Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up.
Jó, kezdjük az ajtóval. Nem kezdjük az ajtóval. Nem tudom.
It's no good. Can't use the pullcaster on that.
Egy kicsit se tudom. Szedd össze a díszt. Milyen dísz? Ja. Van itt valami? Nincs, de van. Le lehet hozni a dobozt.
No more light down here.
Közel van.
Down it goes.
Erandra nincs idő, erre bezzeg van, mi?
Now where does this lead?
Szuper! Az ott mi?
A key module.
Na, és megvan a kulcs. Ta-da!
Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code
De
too.
megvan a kód.
I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Aztán, hogy már nekem kelljen beírni, bazd meg. Hol a faszomba írja? Volt valami... Jó, se tudjak hozzá. Hol van a videó? Hát nem ez, a bármi más. Ez az. Hát de... Napocska, házikó, bigyócska. Fú, bazd meg. Hát ezt hogy írjam be? Hülye vagy?
else on it. Nope.
Hol egy edzett füzet? Kifagyott? Ó, itt sokkal jobb. Pedig a 2-es a kukac. Ó, ezt így különösen jó lesz végig próbálni. A 3-as a bigyó, igen. És 1-es a felkiáltója. Tehát, hogy 2, 3, 1, az biztos, és a középső számot nem tudom. 2, 3, 1. Egy tabolástól kifagyott faszom az egészben. Na, indíjuk. Stream túlélte legalább, az túl. Jó. Elvileg túl. Kérdés, hova tört vissza?
It's a ruin from the old world. Bet I could find something interesting inside.
Tök előről. A kurva anyád.
Okay. What do we have in here? A relic. How do I get to it?
Ó, édes faszom. Nem baj, mindent tudunk. Mindent is tudunk.
Great. That should be useful. It's caught on that. There's data here.
Kettő, 3, 1, a középső az nem tudom mi. 2, 3, valami 1.
There's a code for a door in this data. I bet I'll find a use for it. Let's see what's in here. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? There. A little more light down here. Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead?
Megvan a kulcs, és akkor most el kéne menteni hátra kifogy a gecibe. Ott volt a tábor tűz egy centire. Nem szereti a dabolást, ez biztos. No. 2, 3, valami 1. Meg brute force-oljunk.
There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Hát 2, 3.
Oh, that's not it.
Ja, akkor 2, 3.
Well, that didn't work.
Jó, akkor 2, 3.
Nope.
Akkor 2, 3.
I don't think so.
A kurva anyám.
Nope.
Az se.
Well, that didn't work. I don't think so.
Akkor baj van. A 4-et próbáltam.
Oh, that's not it.
Oké, baj van. Pedig a kukac az a Shift 2, a hashtag az a Shift 3, az nem tudom mi, és a felkiáltója a Shift 1. (17:05) Ott volt bennem. Dragon, beszélj hozzám! Nem nagyon fehér a stream. Egyébként megtaláltam pont benne.
I'm in.
Mert ott írta lejjebb. Csak nem arra figyeltem, hanem arra a hülyességre. Dragon nem beszél hozzám. Mert ott volt. 17:05. Én meg a vörös engedélykóddal szerencsétlenkedtem. Dragon azért se beszél hozzám, ez Isten megveri.
What is this thing? Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Might find a use for it later.
Na, 2 kézencség van. Dragon, áruld el nekem, amit kérdezek, amióta megjöttél. Nem nagyon fehér a stream. Fogalma sincs róla, miről beszélek mi. Tripla felajzás. Nem árulj el. Félelmetes. Na mindegy, megszereztük a távolsági Sensei Mastert. Távolsági damage meg minden. Lopakodva még nagyobb távolság damage. Ninja Sniper íjász lett, jó van. És hogy az anyába találjam meg, hülye ez? Na jó, találtunk egy bögrét. Bekészítettél egy bátorság hullával. Csak akkor lehet, hogyha tele van a bigyó. LBRB. Persze, öcsém, sima. Azt most kaptuk megint, vagy mi? van valami.
It's weak against shock.
Uriznak.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
Messze vagyok, bunkó. Hogy jössz ide? Sehogy.
One less machine.
Hú, van itt buri.
Full of bristlebacks.
Oké, mellé. Kettőt lőtt, az Isten megbassza még.
Give it a rest first.
És
Incoming.
most elfogyott az erőlét. Azt a büdös kurva élet, és le is buktam.
Another one down. One less machine.
Jézus, utya, úristen! Mikor lesz már erőlét?
Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We got a talk. Over here, girl. I want to thank you.
Rögtön az én elnyomtam kétszer, mert ugye mindig azt felejtem el, hogy nyomba kell tartani. És lenyomtam. Tehát lőtt maga elé célzás nélkül egy jaujét. És mivel miközben lenyomtam és fölengedtem, rájöttem, hogy nyomba kéne tartani, még mielőtt az egész megtörtént volna, reflexből visszarátapostam, hogy hát ha úgy veszem, mint hogyha nem engedtem volna föl, hiszen még az animáció nem ment el. Ebből tudod, mi lett? Lőtt kettőt. Mondja, kurva anyád az irányításra. Jó, Istenem. Hú, mennyi hülyesség van itt. Na jó, Mizu.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Jé,
It's ought
kukac!
to be ringing with a quarry at work.
Végre valaki beszél, oda néz. Áruld el, nekem nincsen nagyon kifehéredve a stream. Nézzél rá szép szemeddel a képernyőre, mit látsz? Normális? Minden okés? Tök jól néz ki, semmi gond. Az is jó. Icipicit. De akkor nem zavaró, mert nem vetted volna észre. Jó, akkor így marad. Jó van, köszönöm. Na mi a helyzet arra fele? Tudom, te kérdezted, én itt játszódom, meg ilyenek. Meg egész végig azon aggódtam, hogy nem túl fehér az egész. Jó, erre nem számítottam, hogy gyümölcstortát eszik, de végeredményben eddigi ismereteink alapján mondhatni nem meglepő. Statisztikailag kijön. Zsír. 2. Ó, Istenem. De miért én vagyok a dagadt, amikor itt van a kukac is? Annyira igazságtalan a világ. Lehetne például ő a dagadt? Simán lehetne. Elhiszem. Elhiszem, de ettől még undorító. Kegyetlen az élet továbbra is. Ettől függetlenül mindent elhiszem. Na, sheep.
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Owen blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
Mindenki szereti Ulundot. Jó.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet.
Okay.
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
Ta-da!
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chain Scrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvent the good news. Voorhees too.
Biztos örülni fognak neki, de még nem akarunk tovább menni. Annyi minden van. Mint például ez a hülyeség itten. Meg az a fasságom ottan. Kezdjük ezzel. Megkeressük. Megnézzük, hogy néz ki az egyhez képest a régmúltba tekintés. Meg jó, elmentjük. Ezen a héten lesz 4 színház. Kicsit fehérebb. Na, tudtam én, hogy szar, nem jó? Mármint, hogy piszkálni kéne. Direkt ilyen. Hát akkor csak az lesz, hogyha vége van a mai streamnek. Akkor majd jó visszanézem, aztán megszakértem, hogy érdemes-e piszkálni, vagy jó az így, ahogy van. Ti még azt se veszitek hát azt, hogy sokkal szebb a játék HDR-be, mint a nélkül, és most tök jól beállítottam, ma egész nap azzal szütyeregtem. És az oké, hogy ez csak az én monitoromon látszik így, de nyilván hozzá kellett a fényerőhöz, meg színegyensúlyhoz, meg minden hülyeséghez nyúlni. És amíg nem kapcsolom ki és állítom vissza, addig nem tudom megnézni, hogy egy normál monitoron hogy néz neki. És nem tudom, hogy veszi föl az OBS, mennyi látszik ebből egyáltalán, tehát így fogalmam sincs. És azért voltam így izgulóba, hogy nem kell. Messengeres Scape-ből semmit nem lehet megállapítani, köszönöm. A véleményed, hogyha annyira nem zavaró, hogy észre se vetted volna, akkor jó. Akkor az nem vészes. Bár egyébként ti vagytok azok, akik szerint nem vízhangzik a mikrofon, pedig kurvára vízhangzik, és meg kell oldani valahogy. És látod, itt van Dragon, beköszönt, írogatott, megadta a kódot. 1 órája imádkozok, hogy mondja azt, hogy fehér vagy nem fehér. Szerinted mondta? Kurvára hozzá se bagózott, de se szarta. Szerintem monitor nélkül nézi a mala streamet, vagy én nem tudom, mindegy. Dragon megérteni amúgy is macerás, engedjük el a nyakát.
Image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest.
És ezt most így rá kéne illeszteni valamire? De mire? A szopatnak. Hát az a ház az ott volt, az biztos, de hát arra hogy illeszem rá? Pláne erre. Én nem tudom mennyit keresnek. Folyó mellett kell lennie. Akkor csak az a ház lesz az.
I don't think that's right. I better keep looking.
Nem. Lehet, hogy nem. Ó, Istenem, most fogok agyhúgykövet kapni. Lehet, hogy az. Nem lehetne, hogy ne újítsanak ilyenek? Jó volt az úgy, ahogy az előzőben volt.
This doesn't look right. Better try another spot.
Hát de a kurva anyádat. Mondjatok már valamit. Dragon, te tudod a megoldást?
Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image.
Hát jó, és ha az,
Try to
akkor mi
light it up
van?
around here.
De mit beállítani? De... Ó. Vagy hogy arra esetleg?
I think I'm getting close.
Na ne szapassál már, legyen már jó, hát. Isten megkúrja, bassz meg. Innen. Beleáll a malac, nézd meg. Gyere malac. Fű.
Got it.
No,
The
no,
image
no.
unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds.
Sikerült. Hát amúgy a 960 az nagyon jó. Ja, hogy bruttó. Mindegy, a 638 sem katasztrófa. Elmegy. Jó, mondjuk az az igazgató. Jó, igen, igazgató, mit tudom én. Ha egy színész keresne 638-at, az jó lenne. Az úgy oké. Az igazgatónak az lehet, hogy kevés. Hát tudom én. Ti dolgoztok, én értsek hozzá. Nekem ilyen 20 évvel ezelőtt infóim vannak, hogy a színészek szarul keresnek, de így ennyi. Fogalmam sincs. Kicsit kevésbé hallható. Ez 2-be kerül, az meg 3-ba. Ez meg 2-be. Ja, megtanultunk egy püfölős skillt is. Biztosan miziher.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
Mosómedve! Találd már ne! Na.
Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. It's strange. Parts of it have been tampered with. Almost like
Na jó, hát ezt így nem lehet kiszámolni, kukat, azt azért te is gondolhatod.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following.
Jó, hát oké, de akkor is. Azért az nem így jön ki. Minden esetre nem valószínű, hogy az megy színésznek, aki gennyesre akarja keresni magát. Azt így tippelném. Na, ahhoz nagyon be kell futni, hogy lóvé legyen benne. De hol vannak a nyomok, bazd meg?
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
Ez vajon mi a lófasz?
Another dead bristleback? This one's been tampered with too. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads.
Jó van, de azt ugye tudod, hogy nem direkt bekapják meg a színészek? Tehát, hogyha holnap veszel 40 jegyet, attól ő ugyanannyit fog keresni. Az ugye megvan. Hát, azt megkapnák, ezt ugye nem kapják meg. A többit meg majd te eldöntöd.
It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Itt biztos, hogy le lehet mászni.
The cart tracks must have given way under it. So the bristlebacks were in here.
Így is furán néznek, az már mindegy. Meg nem tudom, nekem valaki randomra utalna pénzt, én boldogan néznék, tehát... Olyan nagyon nem zavarna. Valahogy túlélném. Lelki traumát, hogy valaki utalt pénzt. Az más, az emberrablás, az teljesen más. Az nem az.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Bristlebacks. I guess they got trapped in here. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. That ought to help.
Ez odahalt. Kurva laza vagyok.
Shock could do a lot of damage. better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke.
Ja.
The line runs pretty far back.
Azt robbantsuk fel, vagy mi?
This is a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. All that.
Hát jó, felrobban, ha belelövünk. Mondjuk nem. Hát van nálam robbanócsobb, de az már csak...
There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
Jó, akkor mégsem repítjük levegőbe az egészet. Az mondjuk nem baj. Na. Megvannak a sidequestek.
So Oland was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
Okay. Ezt miért nem hívja ide? Az lennie kéne. Azt hittem hazalovagolunk.
Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
Föl lehet menni oda? Kétlem.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
Surely at the sun sets and rest, our prayers will be answered. We must be patient. Please, leave us alone. We have nothing for you. We must be patient.
Hát gondolom akkor majd
Well, where
később.
these people are, I guess they want to be left alone.
Mégse törünk rájuk. Akkor hát ne ugorjál, mert beszarok. Most már annyi kázió órát találtunk benne.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to Baron Light.
Ma ne kapkodjunk.
Sister! Over here!
Not again. I'll come find you later. Eyes up here, sister.
Shards. Why else would one leave the glory of Main Street? Boredom. Nothing interesting.
Ah, finally.
Hol a kurva anyjába van?
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special griddle. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
Elég vadul hangzik.
That's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough.
Ja, gondoltam, hogy már lesz nálam minden. Pont akkor is el kell menni odáig. Na jó. És még nem találtuk meg a robotcsakkot se. Csak mondom. Ez a menta.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
Vagy üröm. Ezen lehet lovagolni, vajon? Nem mi? Egész jól nézett ki.
Careful now. Scavengers. Native someone could find another pen in one of their scrap pipes. Can't override that now. Need to get data from a cauldron if I can find one.
Jó van most már. Nevetséges.
Scrap pile. Scavengers. Mold of sound found in the panel of one of their scrap piles.
1 milliméterre csúszott túl, bazd meg. Jó környék, tetszik. Fú. Nem vagyok még valami. Túlzottan OP. Mondhatni lepkefing a szélbe egyenlőre.
You look edible. Once you're cooked. I think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
És mindezt egy rántott tájért csináltok legalább?
Quiet breaths now.
Tudász. Jól megy.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Legalább sok XP-t ér egy ilyen hagyomvágy. Nem mi?
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Na, megnézzük, mit süt ki.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone?
Why do you like the sound of my voice?
Oh, there it is.
Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it.
Never met a beer I didn't like. Or couldn't finish.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
3 csipet se utad bele.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Wonder what's got Milda in such a good
Na jó, akkor beszéljünk a gyökérre.
Might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else Mildef's cooking up.
Itt van mondjuk még ez lesz a sat.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Just need to, move that machine forward, Red. Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece when performed. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn then.
Nyilván egyáltalán nem így kéne csinálni, hogy jó legyen. Ezért utálom a tutoriálokat.
Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. It's easy. Rotate your machine for me. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. You're still getting the hang of it, I know. Now, overcharge and attack my machine. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after...
Szóval gyakorlatilag egy gyűjtögetős kártyajáték.
No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Ez is tutoriál, meg az is tutoriál. Ájjaj. Sörétes hátú rohamtikura. 0/4 távol, akkor meg kell csinálnod. Csak a tutoriált ne. Na jó, bassza meg.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together and your machine has 3 points of combat power. My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in play. So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since it's standing on grassland terrain, this terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are two other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. You'll need the machine on your left, Red. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play. Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the rest of the pieces. Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
Hú, bazd meg, fél óra, még meghallgattuk a szabályokat. Jézus úristen. Na, hát akkor próbáljuk ki élesbe. Azt mondja, hogy persze.
Good luck.
Jó, és hova lehet lerakni? Bárhova? Ja, hogy ide hátra. Aha.
I'm up. Your move, Red.
Miért tudod 3-at mozogni? Az 3-at mozog az övé? Nem.
My turn. Board's all yours.
Ha megbökjük, bázzeg.
Time to make my move. Not looking good for you, Red. Knocked right off the board. Okay, let's see. Your turn. Time to get serious. That's it for me. You got me, fair and square.
Oké. Nem kaptuk meg. Kapunk még egy sörétes hátat, vagy mi? Ja, ha megcsináljuk minden 4-et? Ó. Hát jó, haladjunk egy kicsit valami mással, mert sok lesz az így. Majd játszódunk még. Ja, megvolt a tutoriál, meg gyertünk egyen. Na, hol van az uvund?
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or 2.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again. The Bristlebacks are defeated. You,
What?
sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business!
Terrific.
Great.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha.
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Kereskedők. Ez olyan szinten tutoriál még, hogy fáj.
Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight.
Na jó, ott egy kereskedő. Hello, kereskedő. Hogy adjak el szemetet? Okkolás elleni védelem. Na hát az nem kell. Oké. Oké. Most nekem milyen nem van amúgy? Na várja. Nekem van egy, nóra felkentem. 5-20, hát mondjuk ez elég jó. Egyelőre marad.
Is my trade. Tell me I'm not seeing things. Is that the savior?
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Tüzes vadászi. Haha, ott a tűz. Öklelőket... Mi? Öklelő keringtető. Aha. Jó, tüzes vadászi az need. És kéne a sasszonyhoz a bigyó. Az vajon...
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Oké, hova mutat? Nincs messze, jó. Megyünk, beszerezzük a bigyót. Most már tudunk. Tüzes nyilvesszőket is lőni. Ezekben van benne.
Shock ammo could help.
Küldetés nyersanyag. Amúgy meg elviszünk egy ilyen. Na most már megszaladolt az összes, mi? Várjál, hol a küldetés, bigyó? A rosszabb, valamit lelőttünk róla. Te meg mit csinálsz, ott beakadtál? Mi? Mert az enyém vagy, nyomorult szar, bazd meg. Oda akadt. De az enyém, látszik rajta. Jó, megvan a bigyó. Igazi malagép, ezt mondom, az enyém. Abban a pillanatban felakadt a sziklára. Tehát, hogy így. Azzal a lendülettel úgy maradt. Te szerencsétlen, te. Ja, Istenem. Díjnyertes masina, az biztos. Hú, de segbe lőttük. Nem biztos, hogy föl vagyok készülve egy lovasíjász bemutatóra. Na mindegy, megvan a bigyó, az a lényeg. Ezt telibe verjük. Hű! Süllyed. Ott van. Na, meghoztam a bigyót. Most már megvegyük a sasszemélyet is. És akkor ezeket is lehet upgrade-elni, feltételezem. Nyilván lehet, mert különben mi lenne benne a poén. Na jó, tüzes vadászi, upgrade, mehet. Öklelő szarv 2. Csodálatos. Megyünk, szerzünk olyat is. Aztán ugyanaz a sassz személyre.
Nice to be earning shards again. Thanks, Digger.
Szarvát kell megbasztatni. Tipre lejött.
If I find the right cauldron, I could learn how to override this machine.
Úgy. Te mit csinálsz? Nem ezt akartam amúgy. Oké. Nem adta oda. Egyszerre lehet kettő is. Na jó, akkor lőjük direkt be. Kurva szarvad. Ahogy jobb volt. Jó, megoldottuk. Na, hát akkor meg ezt visszük el. Easy.
Alvin must be.
Oké. Oké, ez is maxos. Nagyon jó, mehet a sasszami. Jó, erszényfejlesztés. Róka a mosómedve. Jó. És a tüzesbe tudunk rakni savbónus sebzést. Kinetikus sebzés 6. Hát ezek még nagyon gyenge modok. Mondhatni. Na, beszéljünk Gyökérkével. Ezt menjünk el arra a diplomáciai találkozóra mostan már.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Szerencsétlen bazdmeg, egy akkora málhás lófaszt visz bazdmeg.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Did you hear who's in charge now?
Abban a pillanatban aktiválódott egy rakat sidequest. Jó, ezzel a játékkal sose fogunk végezni. Ősz öreg ember leszek, még itt fogunk questelni valahol. Fú, na, tartunk egy biót, ez biztos. Aztán megnézzük, hogy miretek. Mit találtak ki újonnan. Tudom, Dragon, ezt mondtam épp az előbb, hogy ez így fú.
You ever wonder if this is worth it? Missing these moments over a few shards? Those few shards are gonna buy a better future back home.
wrong with your knee? Walked past Thurless old shop and tripped over one of his stupid wires. Lucky it didn't go boom. Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up. Ruby.
Oh yeah, sure. Get around him. I'll wait here and watch you limp a bit.
Your compassion warms my forge. You know what we need? A proper survey of the valley.
You flapping about? We already got maps.
If you call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map, sure.
Okay, shoot. What's this proper survey?
I don't know. Something that marks the highs and lows, peaks and pits, places we've mined.
Huh. That could help pinpoint new places we've yet to tap. You might be onto something. Shards. Why else would one leave the glory of Mainspring?
Boredom. Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore.
Claim is known. That's why we travel as far into the unknown as our feet take us.
Better than sticking around a bunch of eldermen with lots of spark and no metal. Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind, friend. You know what we need? A proper survey of the valley.
What are you flapping about? We already got maps.
If you call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map, sure.
Shoot. What's this?
Na, még egy akurt. Amúgy viccből még nem most, hanem mit tudom én, valamikor megnéztem, hogy mit írnak, hogy amúgy mennyi idő. Na, ha ilyen 60 óra környékét írta. Ezzel a tempóval lesz az a duplája. Pedig még el se akadtam. Még el se akadtam. Ma megcsináltunk egy csomó puzzle-t.
Thurless old shop and tripped over one of his stupid wires.
Lucky it didn't go boom.
Ja igen, és még van benne DLC is.
Oh yeah, sure. Get around him. I'll wait here and watch you limp a bit.
Your compassion warms my forge.
Az hosszú a DLC?
3 months.
Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it.
Nem hosszú. Na. Hol van? Na, ez finom volt. Na nézzük. Mi történt itt az elmúlt órákban, amiről nem tudok?
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows.
Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them
Jó van, megoldjuk. Én szerzem meg a madarat.
Making it rougher.
Petra said Tolland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Szerezzük meg de madarat. Ez egy felfüggesztve. Hát mondjuk ezek nincsenek messze.
A harness for a bar drudge. It will let them carry 20 flagons at a time.
Ja, hogy ez csak itt lehet valamelyik ebből a videótába beszélni, jó. Mindegy, most már beszélünk vele. Már ha megtalálom egyáltalán.
Even the Savior needs some battle practice.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starve before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shots
Kedves gyerek ez is.
On your blasted way.
És még ki is dobbaz majd. Jó, van gyökér. Na, veszít sírásom. Ez mi a faszomi?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there.
and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see?
Ebben annyi side cucc van, bazd meg, megőrülsz.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
Én leszek az arena champion.
The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Na jó, hát persze. Kihívás. Győzd le rezonátor csapással, persze. Az azt jelenti, hol van ez a hülye skill. Hadd nézzem már meg, nem lehet megnézni. Ó, bazd meg. Na szóval valami olyan, hogy föl kell tölteni.
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off.
Nem látom, hogy töltődne.
I'll come find you later. Didn't expect to see you up and about. Yeah.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Fénylő része.
That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Ez jó jött, mert legalább tudom, mit kell csinálni. És amúgy elsőre, csak mondom. Oké. És a többit azért nem lehet, mert még nem vettük meg azokat a baromságokat. Jó. Gyakorlás nem érdekel, meg az oktatóanyagot is kend a helyedre.
Nice to see you back here.
Na jó, hát majd idővel. Oké. Na és megyünk, megkeressük azokat a kardjákat. Ez meg mi a fasz itt? Kis többször néger gyerek.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Ain't that the savior? No, that's not.
Azért azt átrugtuk.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things. Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things. Change the place.
Az anyátok kurva valagát most már.
Might as well call it quits.
Olyan damage-ük van, bazd meg, hogy összehugyozod magad. Ezt ott megökleljük, bazd meg. Gyere ide! Sikerült amúgy. Jó, hát csak nem találja el, de amúgy sikerült. Hű! Az anya... Hát ne, hogy sebzel ekkorát a tető? Ja, persze, lépjünk aknára.
More machines on their way.
Much better.
Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha. I'll help the Nora.
Az persze. És közben hátulról.
Pain subsiding. That's the last of them.
Azt a büdös kurva életben már hát hely.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Kapcsoljuk már ki ezt a izét. Ez a játékvezérdő. Minden ilyen lootnál berreg, mintha muszáj lenne, nagy már abban már izé. Hát viszked a kezem annyit remegem. Na, és akkor mi van? Nem hagyjuk itt.
Don't need a machine.
Nem mehet oda. Akkor itt hagyjuk.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure. But shelter looks like a more pressing concern. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. and I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower's falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
Azt lehet, hogy rég kitörte a nyakát. Mi? Jó van.
Let the Nora pass.
Na, van vagy 4 pontunk. Valami olyasmi kéne, amivel túléljük ezeket a dolgokat. Ki kéne próbálni amúgy a triplát. Azért az se tűnik szarnak. Yes. Na jó, de HP vonalon nincs valami, hogy túléljük a dolgokat. Szarok én a pattogó bombára, meg ilyen hülyeségre. Na, biztos, hogy nem. Lopakodás nem rossz, de nem. No. Ezeket kéne, hogy tudjunk menni harcolni Bigyóba. XY. Micsoda? Ez kurva jó lenne, hülye vagy. Harcosi. Ja, hogy az nyílvető, ez meg vadászi. Aha. Na, nem tudom. Jó, menjünk egy kicsit a millire. Menjünk egy kicsit millizni. XXY menő. Jó, hát minden lófasz többet sebez, az mehet, persze. Hogyne. Na, kicsit raktunk millire.
Well, we'll have to worry about running out. Looks like I should head up.
Ja, hogy ez nem ilyen lerugós. Azt hittem, hogy azt le kell onnan rugni, de akkor nem.
Part of the ladder. Akasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here. You can get a strong color out of this. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
Most majd még nekiállhatunk színezni majd a páncélt is.
Okay, now how to climb higher. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up.
Hát odáig nem ugrik el, dehogy nem.
I'll make an interesting color for my armor. Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side.
Siker.
It's a lot of blood. Savohars? There's the Stormbird. Getting closer.
No, az a viharmadár, csak mert hogy én nem látom. Azaz. Na. Amúgy precíziós vadásztüzes. Kéne ilyen harci akkor. Amúgy.
machines. Sabahar must have snuck past them.
Vagy megették, ugye ez a B.
Or take them out. Okay then.
Now's my chance!
That's all of them.
Én is jól ellopakodtam mellettünk.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Úgy ellopakodtunk mellettük, hogy észre se vették. Mindegy, XP loot kell az.
There's Sabahar. In pretty bad shape.
The true sun above me, the true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me.
You must be Sabahar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain, all part of the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the beacon. I just need to see the twilight path. And my people will find their home.
What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. And salvation is at hand.
Or some Osram shot it and it hit an old tower. Your people are worried about you. They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way.
Muszáj lesz neki valamilyenet generálni.
For salvation this whole time.
The true sun above me.
Gotta get over to that stormbird. Grab its heart.
Azt hagyján, de valami jelet kéne mutatni az öregnek. Hologramot, tűzijátékot, nem tudom, bármi. Ezt menjen vissza a picsára. Nyomorult balfasz. Jó, de hogy az Istenben megyek át? Nem biztos, hogy innen oda kéne ugrani. Akasztópont. Hát, öcsém. Amúgy.
A stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
Na, balra.
Useful for making dyes.
No, azt az... Ja, hogy... Aha.
Keep this for a cook.
Na jó, de hogy megyünk? Feljebb.
The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back. Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for there. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
Most már fasz lesz a papa.
Sabahar? How you holding up?
I need to get back over there.
Hű, bazd meg. Hát a helyzet változatlan.
A dyer can make use of this. Savar. I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy.
Bazd meg, meghalt.
I'll make sure your people are safe. I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart.
Come on. Don't make this difficult. Get out of the way.
No.
There's Tolland with his thugs.
I'm a generous gent. So I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Karja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Karja fleabags. I'm taking it.
You sure you want to do that, Tolland? You know who I am. What makes you think a single Oseram lunkhead can take me down?
I've got 4 guys.
Huh?
Ah, blast it. Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Jó belálltunk az arcába.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
Kaptunk Psycho villacsontot. Ez grandióze. Istenem, ez a loot system, az meg azért még mindig ütős. Na, átmehetünk végre a határon, vagy B. Én tudom, hogy itt még volt egy quest. Hát nyilván visszamegyünk, megnézzük.
Gotta part ways with this machine for now.
Vajon ez mi volt? Elgázoltunk egy malacot.
No, that's not her. No, that's not her. Can't be. Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon! Kill is the point. Not if it blows the user's arm off!
Oh, just stop talking.
Where were we? Ah! So, you look like
Let
someone
it be a
who's
core,
always
yeah.
searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced, explosive, done in one, machine wrecking, yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design. Whereas I will perfect it. I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better, namely with explosive tips. Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Oké. 3 öklelőszarv. De easy peasy.
Looks like a Nora. With a lot of weapons.
Na, itt van például ő. Meg kell dugrantani róla a szarvát. Papíron én eltaláltam, szerintem, de hát mindegy. Előttem a 2 szarva között, bazd meg. Na még egy. Te is kérdezd, hogy sikerült. Ha már így benne vagyunk. Viszek emlékbe egy párat.
I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
Na hát annyira szarunk van, hogy beszarsz. Mehetünk. Hőte. Kezdek beálmosodni. Csoda, mindjárt 11. Jó lenne még már átmenni a határon, de helye. Agyarszarvú bordát. Az olyan, a megreped kurva, ennyi.
Boomer said that fang horn should be nearby. There's the fang horn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Hello. Jó, nyersanyag konténer.
Can make that explode.
Valami lejött róla. Megint lejött róla valami.
Time to follow up! Down it goes. Should be able to harvest its rib now. Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. down to see about that weapon of theirs. Gotta be ready.
Na, mindesetre megvan minden. Na, menjünk a picsába.
Easy there.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
'Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Nem lehet googolás közben. És hol a faszban van? Ki tudja mi? Na jó, akkor viszont által megyünk a határon. Már úgyis ideje.
Watch your back out here. Dawn's a dangerous place. Be welcome, Outlander.
The machines are quick! Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. A Karja horn. Maybe that means the embassy's starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Jó van, akkor viszont biztosan nem megyünk ma át, itt is lehet questálni. Ja, Istenem. Jó van, akkor úgyis elég fáradt vagyok, lehet, hogy akkor itt kéne elengedni. Új helyszín, sidequestek, blabla. És lassan talán átjutunk. Lassacskán talán átjutunk. Akkor van még vadász challenge. Jézus, Atya úristen. Hát. Majd a pontokat elasz. Jaha, mert ide beraktam. Jó van, innen folytatódik a történet holnap. Elfáradtam. Hát kitettek magukért, raktak bele némi nemű questeket, anyagot, felfedezni valót, meg ilyeneket. Ja, Istenem. Na. Legyetek jók, ha tudtok. Pa-pa.